What are your 2 cents of Jayden Daniels and Bo Nix through their first 2 rookie season
Yeah, I had
games?
a chance to go through Jayden's stuff this morning. I thought he played clean. He took a bunch of sacks in that game, but I thought they did a nice job designing things, get the ball out of his hands quick. I thought his mind looks like it's working really fast. It looks like somebody who's played a lot of football, which he has. Accurate. I thought he did some really nice things and trying to keep the ball out of harm's way down the field. Kingsbury did a nice job of scripting some things where had like a little leak play where they leaked the tight end out. They got him wide open. I thought you could see plays building off of one another. And I came away encouraged. I mean, I think that it's got to be hard for somebody as talented as Jayden Daniels to kind of bottle some of that and not try and do everything. And I think that's where the difference is with him, early on versus Caleb. Both these guys are supremely talented, and I think Caleb's maybe trying to do too much of that, trying to make some of those quote unquote hero plays where Jayden's playing a little bit more under control. But look, that's an encouraging sign the way he's played. I studied Bo from last week. I did not have a chance yet this morning to dig through his stuff for this week. But I mean, that's numbers wise, it didn't look pretty from this last week's game.
Well, I mean, it seems to be a combo of line up front, running game is virtually non-existent. Cortland Sutton is the only guy that seems to be able to separate, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not watching all 22, but just eye test. It's a rough watch, man, right now in Denver.
Yeah, and I also think, I mean, the rush to want to label these guys and put them in a bucket at this early, you know what I mean? Like, let's let it breathe. Let's let Sean Payton figure out how to best use his quarterback as you go forward. I don't think they have a ton of pieces offensively, as you mentioned. But I think the panic button on rookie quarterbacks a couple starts in is probably a little premature. And I was thinking about this the other day, Rich. I don't know if we had talked about this, but is this year not an interesting example, or really over the last couple of years of, sometimes there's some patience needed, and sometimes where you are and how you fit belongs. I mean, you look at what Baker's doing in Tampa. Look at like Goff. Remember early Goff in his career when he was labeled, and then look what he's blossomed into. Geno Smith. We're seeing what Sam Darnold's doing now with the competent supporting cast in Minnesota. Like, it's so easy to look at that guy taking the snaps and put everything on him. There's a lot more that goes into it.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.